Reformed Devotion number 16 of 365. Not Ashamed by Robert Murray McCheyne from Our Duty to Israel. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God to salvation for everyone who believes, for the Jew first and also for the Greek. Romans 1:16. Most people are ashamed of the gospel of Christ. The wise are ashamed of it because it calls men to believe and not to argue. The great are ashamed of it because it brings all into one body. The rich are ashamed of it because it is to be had without money and without price. The frivolous are ashamed of it because they fear it will destroy all their mirth. And so the good news of the glorious Son of God having come into the world, a surety for lost sinners, is despised, uncared for. Men are ashamed of it. Who are not ashamed of it? A little company, those whose hearts the Spirit of God has touched. They were once like the world and of it, but he awakened them to see their sin and misery, and that Christ alone was a refuge. And now they cry, none but Christ, none but Christ. God forbid that I should glory save in the cross of Christ. He is precious to their heart. He lives there. He is often on their lips. He is praised in their family. They would fain proclaim him to all the world. They have felt in their own experience that the gospel is the power of God unto salvation to the Jew first and also to the Greek. Dear friends, is this your experience? Have you received the gospel not in word only, but in power? Has the power of God been put forth upon your soul along with the word? Then this word is yours. I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ.